Okay. Oh, it's already recording. You weren't supposed to see that. Hey, MatPat, big fan of your series here, but I have a complaint. You called Mario a psycho killer. Now, that's understandable given the evidence, but there is some possibility you're wrong. I normally love your series, and, well, I mean, I always love your game theory thing, but there are some inconsistencies. You said he had a relationship with Pauline, when in fact it turns out she's his mom, according to your History of Mario video. And as far as Daisy goes, since Luigi hooked up with Peach, well, if Peach broke it off with Mario before he hooked up with Daisy, it wouldn't be an affair. I mean, well, as long as the timeline matches up. When they went up in that balloon, it may have been to say goodbye to each other. It may have been Peach breaking the news to Mario. I'm in love with your brother. I don't know. You'll have to look at the timelines, make sure it all matches up correctly. But as far as Pauline, yeah, that's Mario's mom. I'm guessing that they weren't an item, considering it's a family series, Nintendo. But then again, according to you, there's like a lot of dark stuff in there. Multiverse theory and stuff like that. In fact, the multiverse theory might explain why Mario hurls Luigi into a pit. I mean, it may turn out that Luigi will just come back in an alternate version. But then again, we can assume the soul and memories are not transferred over because Luigi doesn't know who the other Luigi is, and, well, if the other residents of Mushroom Kingdom at the end of Super Mario Galaxy 1 don't remember that they used to be on different planets, then there'd be no reason to assume they would have the same souls or memories. So there'd be no reincarnation. But anyway, I'm going to leave the whole death thing for you to figure out, and I'm going to talk about bugs. Yeah, little caterpillar things. He destroys their home, but what if they're actually a nuisance? What if they're a plague in a Mushroom Kingdom? What if they eat the crops? I mean, we hate locusts. So what if the residents of the Mushroom Kingdom hate the bugs with little daisies on their head? I know, it's a strange thought to think about, but it might be true. I don't know, you'd have to look into the history between toadstools and bugs to know whether or not there's actually any conflict between them. And as far as the toadstools dying when Mario crushes blocks, who's to say that Peach can't, when Peach reverses the spell of them being blocks, that the shattered blocks don't come back together and, magnetize, whoosh, and then the toad becomes, alive and stuff. I mean, it's magic. Who are we to question the physics of magic? It's only in the movies where they have to take the broken pieces, put them together. Like in, I forgot what movie that was. Well, there was a couple movies. There was the Super Mario Bros. Movie where he has to put the thing back into the comet. But then again, when such and such does that, it's like magnetically sucked in, which is odd. Anyways, Jim Henson's Dark Crystal. He has to physically put it back in, but what if Peach reverses the time of the spell, reversing the effects of the spell? Why don't the blocks come back together? I mean, we don't know. Have we ever seen her actually reverse the spell? And as far as Mario crushing all of those Goombas, all of those living things, who's to say they're not inanimate objects Bowser brought to life? If he can turn toadstools into blocks, and Peach can turn them back into toadstools, who's to say Bowser can't take inanimate matter and make it into Goombas? Maybe all those things Mario are killing aren't really living things with history. Maybe they're just golems that Bowser brought to life. Living pieces of items and matter. But that's just, I don't know, a thought. Okay, what else is there? Animal abuse. You spoke of animal abuse. Donkey Kong Country. The thing that strikes me as odd is that when Donkey Kong's running away from Mario on top of that building, he steals a human. Pauline. I mean, he steals her. If I was running away from an abusive master, I wouldn't be focused on stealing one of his, friends or family members along the way. I'd just be focused on getting the heck out of there. So, this makes me think, maybe when Mario had him dancing on top of a barrel, juggling fire. Maybe he was punishing Donkey Kong. Maybe Donkey Kong was a bad guy before. We don't know what happened before Donkey Kong's circus. Maybe Donkey Kong deserved to be treated that way. Maybe, I don't know. It's just a thought. I'm just explaining that for every reason you said that Mario was a sociopath, whatever. There are possible explanations for why he is not a sociopath. The bugs he destroyed the homes of, the Donkey Kong thing, you know, all the Goombas he was killing, the blocks of the Mushroom Kingdom, the relationship between Mario and Pauline, which is mother and son, or rather son and mother, I got that backwards. Whether or not Daisy and Mario hooked up after Peach dumped Mario for Luigi. I mean, these are all questions that are unanswered. Unless, of course, you can answer them. I'm just saying, there are possibilities. Oh, Mario Tennis. When Mario grounds his foot into Luigi's foot. If the timeline shows that Mario and Peach were over as a thing, and that Peach was going to go with Luigi, if the timeline shows that happened before Mario Tennis, then it would be understandable that Mario would be pretty pissed at Luigi, would grind his foot into him. If the timeline of that does not match up, then maybe it's just because, I don't know, maybe it's because Luigi's beaten Mario 15 times in a row and Mario's getting ticked. Or maybe Mario's a jerk to his brother. I don't know. It might be. Or maybe it's obvious Luigi was kind of hurt from that, but we don't know how many times Luigi ran before it. We don't know if Luigi had just gotten Peach. We don't know if there's some other thing. Some third thing. What else? Let's see. Donkey Kong. If there's anything I missed, please let me know. Yeah. I love your series. I don't want to become your enemy. I like you, Matt. But considering that there's been a number of evidences that have come up that counteract a couple of things in the video, I thought I'd, present a couple more. And Mario might not be adulterous. And as far as the mass murder thing, he might not be that. As far as Yoshi, he might come back to life after falling out of... Oh, if multiverse theory is working. I don't know. Animal abuser? Might not be. Maybe those caterpillars are pests. Maybe Donkey Kong deserved to be treated that way. I mean, he does steal a human. That's pretty, well, rash, I guess the word is. I don't know. Yeah. What else? I'm out. I'm gonna get back to playing Minecraft. Nah. I'm bored of Minecraft. I'm gonna play Warframe. Bye-bye. Oh, Matt, do a theory on the lore of Warframe. Seriously, Warframe, do it. Do it. Do it. Bye, Matt. I'm out.